Hello, I'm Dr. Lipi Roy, and welcome to my show, Health, Humor, and Harmony. Today's show is about National Cancer Survivors Day, which will take place on Sunday, June 5th. This is a health issue that affects me personally. Like most of you, I have several family members with cancer. Both of my maternal grandparents died of GI cancers within 1 year, and my aunt died of thyroid cancer. But I also know many people who've survived the many ups and downs of this devastating disease. So for both the brave survivors and the brave souls we've lost, I invite all of you to join me in raising awareness for this special day. Let's get started. A bit of history. The nonprofit National Cancer Survivors Day Foundation held its first event in 1988. This annual event is a celebration of life held on the first Sunday of June in hundreds of communities across the United States and the world, where survivors gather with healthcare staff such as doctors and nurses, as well as family and friends, to show that life after a cancer diagnosis can be fulfilling and inspirational. Worldwide, 32 million people have survived or are living with cancer, 14.5 million people in the United States. These individuals reflect major success, and the good news is that in the US, overall cancer death rates have steadily declined since the 1990s. This day shouldn't be confused with World Cancer Day, which was created in the year 2000 and is held every February 4th. It's a global, uniting initiative led by the Union for International Cancer Control to raise awareness, improve education, and catalyze personal, collective, and government action in order to reimagine a world where millions of preventable cancer deaths are saved and access to life-saving cancer treatment and care is equitable for all, no matter who you are or where you live. So why is it so important to talk about cancer? The data may startle you. According to the National Cancer Institute, cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. In 2018, there were 18.1 million new cases and 9.5 million cancer-related deaths globally. Generally, cancer rates are highest in countries with the highest life expectancy, education level, and standard of living. But for some cancers, like cervical cancer, the reverse is true. Which cancers are the most common in the United States? The top 5 cancers in the US are breast, lung, prostate, colorectal, and melanoma. Cancer mortality is higher among men versus women, 189 per 100,000 versus 135 per 100,000. Racial and ethnic disparities also exist. Cancer mortality is highest among Black men, 227 per 100,000, and lowest among Asian Pacific Islander women, 85 per 100,000. It's also important to remember that cancer is not just one disease. By definition, cancer occurs when cells grow uncontrollably and spread to other parts of the body. When abnormal or damaged cells clump together, they form tumors, which can be benign or malignant, i.e. cancerous. Malignant tumors spread and invade nearby tissues and travel to distant parts of the body, known as metastasis. Cancers in different organs have very distinct prognoses, diagnoses, and treatment options. For instance, lung cancer, ovarian cancer, and skin cancer are completely different diseases. In fact, even within one organ, there are multiple cancer subtypes. For example, skin cancer includes basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, and melanoma. Cancers are also divided by solid tumors, example lung, pancreas, brain tumors, versus liquid tumors like lymphoma and leukemia. What are the most common risk factors for cancer? Some things we can't change, like age and genetics, but most others we can. About 1/3 of cancer deaths are due to tobacco, alcohol, obesity, poor diet, and lack of physical activity. Other risk factors include sunlight, radiation, and viruses, such as human papillomavirus or HPV and hepatitis B and C. So how can you get involved? You can donate to, volunteer with, and learn more from the National Cancer Institute, the National Cancer Survivors Day Foundation, the American Cancer Society, and the National Foundation for Cancer Research. Well, that's all for today. Here's your joke of the day. How do you help claustrophobic astronauts? You give them a lot of space. Well, we'll be on hiatus next week, but we'll return for brand new episodes the following week. In the meantime, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, make comments below, and follow me on Instagram at Health, Humor, Harmony, Dr. Roy. Be well. I'll see you soon.